Jimmy Hyro posted a video. What the fuck? This was like 2 days ago.
Defensive Player of the Year.
He should win this award. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he won Defensive Player of the Year already, bro. He won it. It's over. Yeah, but it's crazy. He won that shit unanimously. Unanimously is crazy, but even for winning anything unanimously is crazy. But Defensive Player of the Year, that's crazy. You know, if Peyton Watson played more games, I'm telling you, he would have been in the finalists, bro. Peyton Watson from the Denver Nuggets, he could really play defense. Y'all don't be paying him no attention because he come off the bench, but bro be strapping shit. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the video. We finna get straight into it.
Rookie of the Year, Sixth Man of the Year,
That's
the most
one,
valuable
what?
player, the best shooter of the year. Well, that one's not a real NBA award, but it would be cool if it was.
It should
In
be.
fact, if
Nah,
it was an end of
because
season
y'all giving out
award
too
for
much.
the
I ain't gonna lie.
NBA's
Y'all
best
just giving out
shooter,
awards just to
who
get
would
shit
be
out.
the winner this season? Maybe Steph Curry,
Yo, what's the
Luke Kennard,
word?
Con Knipple, Isaiah Joe.
Knipple winning. What's that shit called? He winning Rookie of the Year. I'm not gonna lie. He winning.
According to the numbers,
If he was on a better, bro,
he
he just needs a better
Crafted
team,
NBA,
bro.
a site
But
that
like
curates
his team,
some
I
of
ain't
the
gonna
most-
lie. The Hornets need like one good veteran. They need a veteran, and I promise you they'll be straight. What about, bro? We literally just finished watching the Cavs game. Like we literally just finished watching this shit. Like, we literally just turned it off.
Metrics has a stat
But nah, the
that
Cavs, I ain't
shows
gonna lie, bro. They
it's a
definitely gonna make
unique
it to the
metric
conference
that
finals
uses
for sure.
multiple
I ain't gonna lie.
variables like
It's gonna be
spacing
Boston
and
in the
shooting and converts a
Cavaliers in
player's
the
shooting
conference
ability
finals if
and
it play out
shot
like that.
selection into a point scale from 1 to 100.
I hope
One
he
being
NBA
the
got it.
worst,
Sometimes
you better
he
swing the
just
rock
talking.
to someone who can shoot, and 100 being the best.
He
Feel
gonna win
free to
that
shoot
bitch.
any shot you like. Now,
And then my
if
boy
the
James
award
Harden
for
over there, so it's
actually
like
existed,
shit. I gotta
it
root
would
for the
be a
Cavs.
bit of a formality. Because in
Wherever
2013,
Harden
the
going,
player
root for
with
that
the
nigga.
highest shot quality in the
So,
entire NBA
that's my
and the
boy.
winner of the Sharpshooter of the Year award would have been Steph Curry. In 2014,
What
the
the fuck
winner
is he
would have
talking about?
also been Steph Curry. In 2015, the winner would have been Steph Curry. And
No,
the year after that,
bro,
and
no,
the year
Jamal
after
Murray.
that,
Fuck that. I ain't
and
gonna lie. Let me stop the video. Jamal Murray, we do not need to trade Jamal Murray. If we trade Jamal Murray, we're the dumbest niggas ever. Don't, bro. No. Hell no. Hell no. I don't want LaMelo on my team. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. That's no. No.
the year after that
Fuck
one.
no.
And the year after that.
And if they,
In
bro, I
2020,
promise you, if
Duncan
Denver,
Robinson
because I'm a
won the
Nuggets
award
fan. Denver
because
Nuggets, that's
Steph
my
was
team.
injured
That's
and
my
only played
Nikola
5
Jokic.
games.
That's
And then in 2021,
that's my
Steph
team.
would
I'm
have
a
been
James Harden
right back
fan.
to
Wherever
winning the
Harden go,
award for
I'm
the
going.
following 4 seasons.
Regardless.
He is unanimously
We're not trading
the
Jamal
greatest
Murray.
shooter
Hell
of all
no.
time,
We trade
and
Jamal
for a
Murray,
good
bro.
reason.
Fuck this team.
But in 2026,
Not fucking team,
for
but
just
like,
the second
no.
time in 14
Hell no.
seasons, the player with the highest shot quality in the entire
Nipple.
NBA isn't Steph, it's Luke Kennard with
Who
a
the
shot
fuck?
quality rating of
Well, I know who that is.
95,
Let me not say who the
beating
fuck is
Steph
that.
at his own game
Let me not
and
say who the
making
fuck is
him
that.
the 2026 Sharpshooter of the Year. But why stop here? Let's create
Bro,
some
this
other
nigga get off the
NBA
bench. I
awards
thought
and
this
find
nigga-
the
I
rightful
didn't even know this
winners
nigga-
of the 2026.
Bro, I thought that nigga was like at the bottom of the bench. I'm sorry if Milwaukee offers Giannis. No, we don't need Giannis. We don't need that nigga. We don't need that nigga.
NBA season.
We don't need that, bro. We just need a small, bro. We don't need another superstar. We
Today's
already
video
have
is
your.
sponsored by DraftKings.
We don't
The
need another
playoffs are
superstar.
here, and right now. When I first saw this play,
We do not
I
need
wasn't
another
quite sure
superstar,
what
no.
I had just witnessed. In fact, the first time I saw this
Hell
play
no.
wasn't from a clip.
Because
It
how
was
is
this
Giannis and Jokic finna work? That's not gonna work. I don't see that working at all. I don't see it.
photo, where there are so many bodies in this picture, it's hard to even tell what's going on.
Bro,
And then I saw the clip,
the Memphis
and my
Gri-
brain
the Memphis
exploded.
Grizzlies
You
just
get a
suck. I'm
poster.
not gonna lie,
You
they
get a
suck.
poster. Everyone gets a poster. I mean, this has got to be the best play or
Right.
singular moment of the season. It was so good that it should have.
It's
got some
fucking
award or
terrible.
something.
Thank
So
you.
let's-
Thank you, bro. They inside game is terrible, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, for a split second, I really thought the Nuggets got it together. I genuinely thought they got it together. I genuinely thought they did. But as I'm sitting here watching this game, I'm like, bro, y'all interior defense is terrible. Like, y'all's whatever zone we running, stop doing that shit. Stop doing that shit. Stop doing that shit.
The 2026,
bro. I
I
can't keep
can't
watching
believe that just happened Play of the Year award goes to Anthony
I feel
Black
like he's
for his
making
dunk
bullshit
on the
up now.
entire Grizzlies roster.
I feel like he's
But we've
making
got a
bullshit
lot of
up.
other awards to hand out here today, so let's bring them out and see our nominees. Now, the most coveted individual award,
Jokic
the
should win
NBA's
MVP.
MVP award, has been taken over and selfishly hoarded by international players for the
We
past
don't
7
need
years.
Giannis. That's the problem. We don't need another big. We already got Valanciunas coming off the bench. Mind you, that nigga only played 3 minutes. I don't know why he played 3 minutes last night. I genuinely don't know why. I don't know why. Peyton Watson injured. We need Peyton Watson to come out there too, bro. He's our energy. When Aaron Gordon comes off the floor, that's who we need on the floor right there at that moment. He's injured. He had a hamstring injury. It's just like, bro, it's like I defend, bro. Aaron Gordon,
and at the current rate,
he's not what he used to be, but he needs to step the fuck up.
So in an effort to bring some artificial
Just
glory back to the Saints, we are handing out our own most valuable player.
And it's going to give us 25 to 35 regardless. That's a fucking given. We just, bro.
The American MVP Award for
American
the best U.S.-born player in the NBA this season. And here are the nominees.
I feel like that's
Jaylen
kinda
Brown,
racist.
Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Edwards, and Cade Cunningham. All four of these players were the offensive engines of their teams. A couple of them helped anchor elite defenses, and each of them navigating their teams throughout the entire season, proving that although we don't have a Jokic, or a Wemby, or a Shea, or Luka, or Giannis, we can still compete with the best of them. But while every one of these guys has a case, the winner of the 2026 American MVP.
But then it comes back to the offense, bro. It comes back to the offense. We don't have a solid point guard. I'm not trusting Giannis to run point guard for me. Fuck no. I'm not letting him do that. No. Hell no. I get out of interior D. Bro, we just need to play better defense. Our players are not trash. We just need to do better. The players need to do better. That's just all I'm saying. Just do fucking better. We don't need Giannis. That's too many. No, that's too many big. No, we got too many big people on our team. No. Giannis not no shooter, bro. We need somebody to come off the screen and bang that bitch. That's why we need Jokic. It ain't about that. Who's going to score? Like, on some real shit. On some real shit. Our backup point guards is Strother. I guess you could say Bron and Tim Hardaway Jr. Them are our main backup player. I don't trust none of them niggas to start. I don't trust none of them niggas to start at point guard. I don't.
The last time Detroit,
like, they not bad. I'm not saying that they're not bad, but they're not Jamal Murray. They're not. It's not even close. It ain't even close.
Ben Wallace was still in a Pistons jersey. And the time before that, Isaiah Thomas was hoisting the Larry O'Brien trophy. The Eastern Conference has a new juggernaut, and Cade is the reason why. He finished the season averaging 24 points per game, while ranking second in the NBA in assists. But the Pistons didn't just need Cade's 24, 10, and 5 a game to find this new edge. They've needed his leadership, his maturity, his decision-making. A true floor general that makes everyone around him better. Cade spent his first few seasons.
I ain't gonna lie, if Cade didn't get injured, bro, he would have been the finalist
and forced to inherit the struggles of an organization incapable of finding success. But Cade's pedigree as a world-class point guard and leader have been the catalyst to what is now a contender in Detroit. He has become exactly the kind of franchise cornerstone the Pistons had spent years searching for. And even with an injury that forced him to miss 11 games late in the season, the body of work is too strong to ignore. And for that, Cade Cunningham is our 2026 American MVP. Now our next award is the Scottie Pippen Award for the best sidekick in the
he making shit up now because we giving sidekicks awards. Like, bro, what?
NBA this season. Named after a player who could have been a stellar #1 option, but spent his years in the NBA as the best #2 in the league. It's a sacrifice not many players are willing to make. Often a thankless job. But every Batman needs a Robin. And here are the—
First of all, the #1 and #2 is Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. That's it. I don't know why the fuck he had a picture there. Right
best there. Robins of this season. Chet Holmgren, Jalen Duren, Jamal Murray, Derek White, Stephon Castle.
Derek White is not a #2 option. He's #3. I'm not gonna lie. He's #3. Take game on the line. I'm taking on the Celtics. I'm taking Jason Tatum. Nah, I'm gonna take Jaylen Brown.
Austin Reeves. Not only are all of these players capable of leading a team,
I ain't gonna lie, Derek White is definitely like the third option.
They were given the task of leading their team. 3 of these players making their first All-Star appearance this season: Jamal Murray, Jalen Duren, and Chet Holmgren. And although all of these guys are deserving of this award, the Scottie Pippen Sidekick of the Year is Jamal Murray. This season, Murray put up 25, 7, and 4 while shooting nearly 44% from 3. Career numbers across the board in his 9th season. While Jokic was out for a month, sidelined with an injury, Jamal Murray kept the Nuggets afloat with a winning record while averaging 28 and 8 without Jokic. Murray finished the season with nearly 12 estimated wins, the 11th most in the entire league and even ahead of MVP candidates, oftentimes being the closer in these games and carrying the Nuggets across the finish finish line as he's done for many years. The All-Star nod was well earned, and this season he has proven just how valuable he is to the Nuggets as the most capable and productive second option in the NBA. And for this, Jamal Murray is our 2026 Sidekick of the Year. The next award we're handing out today is the 10th Man of the Year award.
All right, he's sleeping to piss me off. Cause what? Come on, bro.
Now, as the name suggests, it's similar to the 6th Man of the Year award, but instead of going to the best player off the bench, this award is for the best, most impactful player in the league who is way down the rotation. A spark plug off the bench who
Man, I don't know.
you may only see for 20 minutes a night. And sure, there are 9 players on their team who will see more minutes than them on a game-to-game basis, but every great team needs
that don't sound bad. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds a little better. I'm not gonna lie. Aaron Gordon, his years is over with. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe a couple picks. You throw in a couple picks, bro.
10th man. And for this award, our nominees are Rob Williams, Alex Caruso, Paul Reed, and Mitchell Robinson. And
you made that deal sound a little better. I ain't even gonna bet. You
like minutes per game, win shares, and net impact. All 4 of these guys are playing way above the rotational spot and could very well be the first man off the bench, even a starter on some teams. But maybe their value comes from them knowing their role as the 10th man and playing it so well. And although you can make a good case for each of them, the 10th Man of the Year award goes to Alex Caruso. Caruso is the epitome of a great 10th man. Throughout the season, Caruso's playing time varied heavily with fluctuating rotations, team injuries, and the integration of young developing players. Caruso filled just about every role the Thunder needed him to. A player who almost never needs the ball to make a difference and is willing to do all the dirty work to help his team succeed. Look at his counting stats and you'd think Caruso was a complete non-factor. 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists a game. But look at the impact he has on OKC, and you'll see a player that leaves his imprint on the game every time he touches the court. One of the only players in the league who can score 0 points and be an absolute positive for his team on his limited 18 minutes a night. In fact, Caruso has a net on-off of +8 this season, meaning the Thunder are 8 points better with him on the court, and the highest of any bench player this season, despite him being the 10th man in the rotation.
You got a point,
He's an all-NBA caliber defender, a veteran leader, the kind of player to lose a shoe mid-play and still find a way to get the stop. And for that, Alex Caruso is our 2026 10th Man of the Year. Now, the next award we are handing out today is the Prime James Harden One-Way Player Award for the best offensive player in the league this season. The NBA has a Defensive Player of the Year, they have the Most Valuable Player of the Year, but they don't have an Offensive Player of the Year award. So let's give one out. But there's a bit of a twist to this award, because it's not just for the best offensive player in the league this season. It is specifically for the player who gave their team the most offense while providing little to no defense. The player with the largest gap between their offensive excellence and their defensive liability.
Jalen Brunson.
This trophy will be the award for the player who loves
Jalen Brunson
but can't play defense.
Jalen Brown can't play defense to save
shit. For this award,
Jalen Brown. I keep getting
Steph Curry, Jamal Murray, Jalen Brunson
got it. Jr. I'm not gonna lie, Jalen Brunson better get this.
And LaMelo Ball. All of them with
Murray can play defense, bro. Stop it. Stop it.
Incredible offensive numbers
and
abysmal defensive numbers this year. But statistically, there's a really comprehensive way we can go about determining the winner here, and that's by using crafted NBA's offensive plus-minus and defensive plus-minus metrics. These metrics factor in a
Luka should be on this list as well. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even think about it. Luka should definitely be on this list too.
On offense, and also things like forced turnovers, deflections, fouls committed, and defensive versatility on defense. They then take these numbers and rate every player based on these categories amongst every other player in the league to find their overall league percentile. Here's a player this season who has
and I was just telling y'all, bro, I don't want to read all this. I was just telling y'all, like, bro, reading English that was my least favorite classes, bro. Like, my attention span is so short, and he's sitting here talking about a whole bunch of nothing. He blowing me just a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
97th percentile, so he's really good on offense. And he has a crafted defensive plus-minus in the 15th percentile, so he's considerably bad on defense.
Do I give a fuck about any of this?
Any guesses on who this player is? It's
Luka.
LaMelo Ball.
Yeah.
And the gap between his offense and defense isn't nearly as big as
Damn,
some other
LaMelo
players.
defense that
Here's
bad?
Michael Porter Jr. with a 94 on offense and an 8 on defense. Still, not nearly the worst. Here's Keontae George, Steph Curry, Jamal Murray, and the 2026 James Harden One-Way Player of the Year award winner, Jalen Brunson.
I told y'all.
who is in the
I told y'all, bro. That nigga can't play defense to save his life. I told y'all, bro. I told y'all. I said it.
98
Before they even start nominating people, I said Jalen Brunson.
percentile
His ass,
on
bro.
offense
He
and the
really
third
kills me.
percentile on defense. A whopping gap of 95%, making him the 10th best offensive player in
He
the
is the
NBA
smallest person
and
on
the
the-
10th worst defensive
He is the
player
smallest
in the
person on the
NBA.
court.
A gap that is truly remarkable. For perspective, James Harden himself at 36 years old is in the 97th percentile on offense and the 18th percentile on defense, giving him just a 79% difference between his offense and his defense. Jalen Brunson is
Every
a
possession.
one-way demon, and for that, he shall be rewarded as the one-way player of the year. The next award we're handing out today is the Kobe Bryant Get It Out the Net Award for the player who is least likely to pass the ball once he gets it in his hands. And our nominees are Jalen Green, Kawhi Leonard, Dylan Brooks, Lauri Markkanen, Cam Thomas, and Klay Thompson. It takes a special kind of confidence to
I really don't understand none of this shit. I ain't gonna lie. Now I feel like he's just making shit up now.
truly believe the best option available for your team is always yourself. Now, the eye test alone.
Melo's
will tell
too
you
flashy
more
to play
often than
defense.
not,
I ain't gonna
when
lie, that's
these
one
guys
thing
touch
about
the
him.
ball, their
He too
teammates have
flashy to play
essentially
defense.
two options.
He too
Crash
flashy
the
to play
board
defense.
or get back on D. And there's a few different ways we can measure just how trigger happy these players are, like how often they receive the ball versus how often they pass, and the rate at which they shoot the ball while they're on the court. And based on these factors, this season no one has exemplified this award better than Jalen Green. After being sidelined for the first half of the season, Jalen Green has sped up his return to form by using every game as his own personal shoot-around.
I bet he
Despite
do.
averaging just 26 minutes a game this season, Jalen Green averaged 16 shots a game. This means he ranked 171st league-wide in minutes per game and 35th league.
Imagine if he kept
goal
playing.
attempts per game. The
Imagine
man
if
is
he
taking
plays
as
the
many
whole
shots
first half
as
of the
Victor
season.
Wembanyama while playing Kyle Kuzma minutes. To put into perspective, the Green
LaMelo, Ant-Man, and Julius Randle, I'm not gonna lie. That sound like some shit. I ain't gonna lie. You got DiVincenzo coming off the bench and Nas Reed, I believe. That's a fucking problem. I'm not gonna lie. That's a fucking problem.
Light Jalen Green is
I'm not gonna lie. That'll be a problem. That'll be a real life problem. I'm not even gonna count.
this season. Here are the top 50 scorers in the league and the number
Oh,
of
bro, he
shots
went off
they
the first
average
game,
per
but the second
minute on
game.
the court.
Wait, no, did
Now,
they play the
even
second game
amongst
yet?
The best players
I think they
in the
played the
league,
second game
about
today.
half a shot per minute is an average clip. Only about 30 players in the entire league exceed this rate. And for the most part, they are the best bucket getters in the league. Where is Jalen Green in all of this? He's right here. In between two MVP candidates who are attempting the most shot attempts per game in the entire NBA. Now, Jalen
when
Green
do
firing at a rate
the
on par with
the
Luka
what?
Doncic.
The Warriors not even in the
would be
playoffs, bro.
worst thing in the world.
My dumb ass, bro. The Warriors not even in the playoffs, bro. I'm dumb as hell. Anyway, I'm dumb as hell.
If he was actually hitting
I'm
these
sitting here
shots.
looking like, damn,
But
when do they
instead,
play?
Not only is
Them niggas
Jalen
not even
shooting
in-
the ball faster than just about everyone in the league,
Trash
out of
asses,
206 qualifying players this season, Jalen Green has a true shooting percentage that ranks 199th. Second in shooting rate,
Bro, the Trailblazers finna get swept.
199th in shooting accuracy.
Trailblazers
A
finna get
remarkable
swept.
combination of shooting the ball as many times as humanly possible with no regard of the outcome whatsoever. I
Raptors
expect
finna get
his numbers
swept.
to improve next season as he
And
continues
the
to
Suns
recover
finna get
and
swept.
integrate himself into
All
a
of them
new
get swept.
offense. But there is no denying his status this year as the rightful winner of the 2026 Kobe Bryant Get It Out the Net Award. And for our last award, we have one of my favorites.
He made
and
that
that is
shit?
the craziest statistical achievement of the season award. Unbelievable stat lines, box scores, season totals, the what did I just witness kind of events that were so unlikely that they deserve an award
Bro.
of their own. And for
And I was just saying this too. The way that CJ McCollum is hooping, he needs to go back as well. And if they go get them a decent, he got the Avia dude. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. If CJ McCollum come back,
this award, our nominees are
bro, Bro, it's gonna feel like what was that, like 2017, 2015, all
Bam
over again.
Adebayo's 83-point
All
game,
over
the
again.
Detroit Pistons going from the laughingstock of the league to a 60-win juggernaut. Nikola Jokic becoming the first player in
Nah,
NBA
Bam,
history
Bam 83 gotta win it. I'm not gonna lie, he gotta win it.
to lead the league in
Him
both
scoring 83 points was just fucking random.
assists and rebounds. Cooper Flagg becoming the first and only teenager to score 50 points in an NBA game. And Con Knipple becoming the first rookie in NBA history to lead the league in three-pointers. Now, all of these are ridiculous in their own way. Who would have ever thought that in a league featuring the greatest shooters in the game's history, a rookie would drain the most threes in a season? Or that we would see a player become simultaneously the best passer and rebounder in the NBA? But the most remarkable statistical
be Bam
achievement
83.
by a landslide is
Bam
Bam
83.
Adebayo's 83-point game.
That shit
An
was so
achievement
fucking crazy.
that I watched it with my own eyes, and I still can't believe it happened. Bam's 83 points was so unbelievable that it actually pissed people off.
That
It's
shit
the
pissed
kind
me
of
off.
game that will leave
Bro,
future
what?
fans of the NBA puzzled looking back. Who is Bam Adebayo? How did he score 83 points? And
He
who
shot
allowed
40
this to
free throws.
happen? And whether you acknowledge Bam's 83 as the true modern scoring record or not, the fact remains that he did, in fact, drop 83 points in a single NBA game.
Bro, he
Not
literally
just
dropped
one of the most
2 points
shocking
every
events
minute.
of the season, but one of the most shocking events in recent NBA history. And for that, Bam Adebayo and his 83 points wins the award for the craziest statistical achievement of the 2026 NBA season. And there you have it, 8 new NBA awards I just made up, and the 8 well-deserved winners. Let me know what you think. If you could add an award to the end of the season, what would it be? And who do you think would be the recipient? Let me know your thoughts
I
in
ain't
the
gonna lie,
comments
this-
below.
This video was crazy. I'm
And
not
as
even gonna lie.
always, until next time.
That video